This has been a heavy day. You are not alone here. In this quiet moment, we walk with God together. This is a quiet place to rest with God. Whatever brought you here tonight, the weight is real. The pressure you have been carrying is real. You do not need to explain it. You do not need to fix anything right now. Stay with me for a few minutes. There is rest waiting here. Maybe today was too full. Maybe the notifications never stopped. Maybe you finished work, but the work never finished inside you. You are allowed to stop. Some days the mental load does not lift. You carry tomorrow's tasks before today has ended. You sit in the car after work and stare at nothing. The house is quiet, but your mind is still running. You lie in the late night silence and cannot slow down. The unfinished emails wait at the back of your thoughts. That is where we are meeting tonight, right here in this moment. You do not have to arrive composed. You do not have to have the right words. You just have to be here. And you are. God sees the version of you that showed up tonight. Not the finished version, not the rested version. This version. The one who is tired. The one who is still carrying something. That version is welcome here. There is nothing you need to do first. There is no performance required. You are here. That is enough. Breathe for a moment. Notice the air moving. Notice that you are still present, still breathing, still held. Sometimes we forget that the body knows how to rest. We have just stopped letting it. We have trained ourselves to keep going, to stay online, to stay available, to stay useful. And somewhere in all of that staying, we stopped arriving. We stopped arriving to ourselves. We stopped arriving to the quiet. Tonight, we come back. We come back to this moment. We come back to the breath. We come back to God. And God is already here. God did not leave while you were busy. God was present in the long work day. God was near in the pressure. God was with you in the silence you could not find. And God is here now, in this room, in this quiet, with you. You are still here. That matters. We do not come to God with everything sorted. We come with the weight still on us. We come tired. We come uncertain. We come with hands that have been gripping too tightly, and God meets us there, not after we rest. Right here, in the middle of the heavy, there is a word that has been waiting for you. Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Come to me, not arrive perfect, not show up put together. Come, just as you are, weary, burdened. God is not asking you to fix the weight before coming. God is asking you to come with the weight and in coming, find rest. That word rest is not just sleep. It is not just stopping. It is being held by something larger than your own effort. It is the moment when the gripping loosens, when the shoulders soften, when you remember you were never meant to carry this alone. You were never meant to manage everything by yourself. The pressure was never yours alone to bear. And tonight, in this quiet space, we let God take some of it. Not because it disappears, but because we stop holding it alone. Breathe. Take a slow breath. Feel the weight of this moment. Let it be heavy. We are not pretending tonight. We are not forcing peace. We are sitting with what is real. And what is real is this. You are tired. And that is allowed. You have been carrying much. And that is acknowledged. You are not failing. You are human. God made humans with limits, with the need for rest, with the need for stillness. Those limits are not weaknesses. They are the design. They are how we were built. And when we push past them for too long, something inside us begins to search for quiet. That searching brought you here tonight. That is not accident. That is grace. Let us pray together. God, we are here. Some of us barely made it to this moment. Some of us have been running for days without stopping. Some of us are sitting in a dark room right now, exhausted in ways we cannot name. We come to you with that. We do not dress it up. We do not offer you the better version. We come with tonight's version, with the weight still with us, with the tiredness still in our chest, with the unfinished things still at the edges of our minds. And we ask you, God, to meet us here. Not somewhere ahead when we feel better. Here, in this moment, in this tired, in this honest and quiet place. You said, come. And so we come. God is near in this moment. There is something that happens when we stop running. Something shifts. The body begins to release what the mind was gripping. The chest softens a little. The breath goes deeper, not because the circumstances changed, but because we stopped fighting the moment. We let ourselves arrive, and in arriving, we find that God was already here, waiting. Not with answers necessarily, not with solutions, but with presence. And presence is sometimes all we actually need. Not advice, not a plan, just someone beside us. Just the knowledge that we are not alone in this. God is beside you now, in this room, in this night, in this moment of honesty. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are not too tired to be loved. There is a second word that carries weight tonight. Psalm 55:22. Cast your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. Cast. That is an active word. It requires us to let go of what we have been holding, and that is harder than it sounds. Sometimes we hold our worries so tightly, they begin to feel like identity. We carry the mental load and we think, this is just who I am now. We push through the long workday and we think, this is what strength looks like. But strength and gripping are not the same thing. Real strength sometimes looks like opening the hand, like saying, I cannot carry all of this, like saying, I need help. God, I need help. That is not weakness. That is prayer. That is the beginning of rest. So tonight we cast, we open the hands, we release what we have been holding so tightly. We release it, we let it go, we breathe. You are safe in this moment. Whatever was in that clenched fist, God has it now. Not just some of it, all of it. The thing you cannot stop thinking about, the conversation you are dreading, the task you cannot finish, the fear you have not named out loud, all of it. God holds it. And you can breathe. Just breathe. You do not have to solve it tonight. You do not have to figure it out before you sleep. You can lay it down here. You can rest here. There is no rush. You are allowed to not have it all together right now. You are allowed to be in the middle of something hard. You are allowed to be uncertain. You are allowed to be tired. And you are allowed to receive quiet strength. Not the kind that fixes everything tonight. The kind that helps you wake up tomorrow. The kind that steadies the breath. The kind that reminds you that you have made it through hard days before. Not because you were strong enough, because you were held. There is a third word before we close. Isaiah 40:31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. Renew, not summon strength from nothing. Not manufacture energy you do not have. Renew, like something that was there before. Like something that can return, like rest that becomes steady ground again. You will not always feel this tired. This season has weight, but it is still a season. And on the other side of this tired, there is renewed strength. Not because you worked harder, because you rested with God, because you came here tonight, because you let yourself be held. Let us gather what this moment has offered. Tonight we said, rest is allowed. We said the weight was never yours alone. We said God meets us here in the tired and honest place. From this night, carry 3 things. When the pressure builds, stop before pushing harder. Breathe. Come to God first. When the mental load feels too full, open the hands. Let God carry some of it. When you are searching for strength, remember where it comes from. Not from effort, from quiet trust, from resting in the one who holds all things. If this prayer touched you, feel free to share below. We read every message with care. God is holding this moment with you. Rest here with God now.